Welcome to episode 1 of the Einstein's Maximum Health and Fitness series. We're going to be discussing everything that you need to know, providing values, tips, tricks, and motivation to get you active, get you healthy, understand the science behind your own body and what it's going to take to help you live a maximum life. Okay, let's get started. Today's topic, we're going to be covering motivation. So what is motivation? Why is it important to talk about? Well, motivation are the reasons behind the actions and the behaviors that we take every day. So for us, we always talk about what keeps us motivated to do things, what keeps you motivated to eat these foods, to perform these behaviors, to go to work, right, to go out on the weekends. So my biggest philosophies of what we talk about is there's 4 assets behind it as to why someone's motivated. The 4 assets are money. How much money do you have invested in something? Excuses, right, which are really your reasons. The energy and your environment. These 4 principles here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, all tie into motivation. And they all play different effects. So the more money you have invested into something, no matter what, the more motivated you're going to be. Your excuses. What are the reasons behind the things that you're saying to not do or do the things that you want to do, right? Is it time? Is it money? Is it environment? Or is it energy, right? It's a big cycle. How much money do you have invested into something? What are the excuses you're using? How much energy do you have? What kind of things are you doing, and how much do those activities require out of your physical, mental, and physical energy levels? We have 2 types, right? 1, we have mental and we have physical. Mental energy, the decisions that you make. What clothes am I wearing? The mask that I'm wearing is a decision that I made that requires mental energy. And physical is calories, just that. How are you eating? And what kinds of activities are you doing? What kind of energy expenditure does it require from your body? Are all going to tie into motivation. And lastly, your environment. Your environment is critical because who you surround yourself with, what you're around, is ultimately going to impact all 3 of these other factors, especially motivation. When we talk about getting motivated, it is a mental barrier and also physical, something that it requires in your brain and also your body. So these 4 aspects are really important to talk about and be aware of, because this is what gets you motivated to do the things that you want to do, or do things that you want to do, or better yet, stop doing the things that you don't want to keep doing. So in order to get motivated, how do we change these? Well, we're going to cover that right now. So, not that comfortable wearing this mask, but I'm sure it'd be something cool to catch on. Kind of adds the theme behind Maximum, right? We're a health and fitness sports company, just looking to improve the lives of other people. Hope you're getting some value. We want to just start this series just to kind of spark something interesting and cool, do something different, and just put more good and educate more people to hopefully get them towards motivating them towards doing the right thing. So, we talked about those 4. We talked about those 4 pillars, right? We talk about money. We talk about energy. I'm trying to remember here. We talk about environment, right? And what was the last one? We talked about money, energy, environment, and then the last one, oh my God, brain freeze here. Excuses, right? Reasons. So what do we do typically when we talk about
Motivation. Right? It's more, these principles are not, they're permanent. They exist. They're not, there's no ways around it. It's what makes up the motivation, right? Your money. How much money right now, we ask people all the time, how much money do you have invested into health and fitness? Let's just use that topic because that's what we do. How much money do you have? Do you have $5? Do you have $10? Do you spend $30? $100? Based off your salary, whatever you make, hourly wage, whatever. How much money that you work hard for do you have invested into health and fitness to stay motivated? Money is a motivator, hands down. Where your money goes, your motivation goes. Where what you're motivated to do, money will always be there. You can't change that, right? The people that are spending $500 a month on their personal health and fitness goals, development, they are much more motivated than someone just spending $5 or someone spending $0. If you're not spending some kind of money towards health and fitness, you are not going to be motivated. You are not. Right? And then you tie into energy. Number 2. We look at 2 different things, right? We looked at mental and we looked at physical. When we talk about these 2, mental energy, we only have a certain amount of the day. Of all of the things that you need to do every single day for work, maybe family, yourself, and then life. I'm getting kind of crooked. It's easier for me, right? Work, family, yourself, and life. These are big decisions, daily and monthly and weekly and yearly, that you have to be making. What do I got to do for work? What do I got to do for my family? What do I got to do for myself? What do I got to do in life? Bills, and go to the gym and eat this and go shopping and go to work. All these things require mental energy, and then the physical. If you're not eating right, if you're not fueling your body, if you're drinking all the time, you are not going to have the physical energy in order for your body to consume the right calories or the right nutrients, consume, and then be able to produce work, right? We use physical energy and what we're motivated by. So if you're going to say, okay, mentally you have enough energy to go to the gym, mentally, but physically you don't eat right. You're not eating consistently. You don't eat enough. You're drinking all the time. You're going to have friction between your own self to say, oh, I want to go. But then your body's going to say, hey man, each workout requires 300 calories. You don't have that. I don't have the right fuel to make that happen. So you're not going to get motivated then. Motivation comes from the brain, okay? So you will not get motivated to do that. If you don't have some money, or if you don't have the right combination of energy, you are going to have no motivation to actually physically do something. Remember, it's the reasons behind the way that we act and behave. Thirdly is your environment. Who are you around? Where do you live? If you're in an area that doesn't have access to a lot, gyms, right, coaches, online, the internet, then you're going to be limited. You're not going to be motivated. So it's the people, especially, that you're around. If all your friends, if all your family members, work associates are not going to the gym or active in their life or eating right, you're not going to be either. You are surrounded, you are the product of the 5 people you surround yourself with. That's a great quote in this world, and it's so true. Who you're around is ultimately going to affect your motivation as to the reasons behind the things that you behave upon and the way that you act as a human being. So you have to tell yourself, if I want to change my motivation, get into the gym, eat right, look a better way, then I got to make sure that I'm around certain kind of people that are pushing me to do that. Because that's going to feed off that motivation. Are your friends spending money? Are they eating right? You got to look at that, and then you'll see yourself. Or maybe you're the person that's always doing the right. Maybe you're the person in the gym, going to the gym all the time, eating right, spending the money. Then look at your environment and see what the other people in your life are doing. Are they? Or are you leading by example? Because technically then what's going to happen is, if you're that person always leading by example, those people are always going to be dragging you down. So at some point, to better your future, you got to think, I might need to cut some strings and go up, right? You want to be going up in this world. You don't want to be dragged down by a big weight holding you down, right? Which could be people. And the last is your excuses, right? What are you saying to just get around it? Excuses are one of the easiest ways for your brain to just get over this, Remember, our brain, our bodies are made to take the path of least resistance in life. That's why you see the people that work their butts off get more. People that are lazy, unmotivated, they don't have as much. Well, it's because, are you making the excuse of time, right? Money? Is it energy? Right? Or is it environment? The excuses that you say, that I don't have the time. Everyone's got the time. Everyone has the time. No matter how many hours a week you work, 12 hours, 14 double shifts, overnights, you have the time. You have time. Money. I don't have enough money right now. Well, you need to tell yourself, where am I spending money right now? And is that the reason why I don't have money? Everyone's got money. If you don't have money, you're not living. You don't have food. You're not watching this video. If you don't have money, because you need a phone or some kind of internet connection to be able to watch this far into the video. So you got to look at, where are you spending? Is any of it going into that health and fitness space that you're talking about? And also your energy. I'm tired all the time. Well, you got to go back and think, where's all my mental energy going? Where's all my physical energy going? What am I eating? What am I doing? What am I drinking? And then look at your environment. You're going to make excuses based off just your environment. There's such crappy gyms around me. It's not the ones I want. I got a wedding to go to, or I got a party to go to, or there's this event or concert. Because that's where all your friends are going, or that's where all the people are going. You got to ask yourself, and what are these excuses here? Are these 4: time, money, energy, and environment? How can you start moving them into the directions of gaining back the motivation that you want to start acting and behaving the way that you want? This is more than just, I'm fighting it, or it is actually a humongous topic in the nutrition, sports, every part of the world. Motivation, what you do as a human being. And some of these are the most biggest excuses, right? You have the time. The money is, if you're short on money, where are you already spending money now? $25 workout plan is the same as a $25 meal at Applebee's, or a $25 drink, or a 4-pack of beer. There's your money, right? Energy, how are you eating? What are you thinking about every day? The decisions you make. In your environment, who are you around? Where are you going? What do you have planned next? All these tie into the biggest motivation of what you do and behave. And this is what we really wanted to cover in series 1 of the Einstein Maximum Health and Fitness. I hope you guys like this. Hope this brought you value. If it did, it helped you get a little bit better understanding of yourself. Give us a like, give the video a like, so I know we're going to keep producing some more about just different cool, unique topics that I think would help others improve themselves and, us as a whole. And of course, subscribe so that way you don't miss out on the next video. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's get to work.